Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Watch a DVD?
Do we have any DVDs?
Oh, no. Let's play a game. Make me gutsier. I hope it gives me some guts points from...
Okay.
Let's start up Star Fornius. Yeah, I hope it's not like, oh, you have to complete all 3 of the things. This game's about space battles, huh? So I guess this little thing here is your spaceship. Whoa, you're blasting away the enemy ships one after another. Not bad for a beginner. Oh, there are no more enemies on screen. Did you win?
Hey, wait!
What the heck? That thing is huge. It must be the boss. Hey, I think you're supposed to aim for the core in the middle. Try focusing your fire there. Press X enough times before the timer runs out.
Nice!
Amazing. It's blowing up.
Hey!
Wow, you actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. I bet jumping into the enemy barrage increased your guts. But not enough. Soon, though.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Well, it's getting late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay? Yeah, and we just need Guts rank 5 for Owai's Mementos request, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, one of his ranks. Damn, that number just keeps getting lower and lower.
Yeah.
Damn Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet?
The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses.
A mysterious group of murderers and an inept government? What's the world coming to these days?
Everyone's talking trash about us. And then Morgana just jumps out the bag and starts clawing everyone up.
The police are here again.
How many times has this been now?
Our school's gotten famous for all the wrong reasons.
They revoked her honor status? This school is so messed up.
I wonder if the culprit really is from our school.
Maybe. You guys gonna talk out
You were
loud?
there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Just growl every time.
Okay,
Or what if he like just started whining instead? He's like, The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard.
Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise.
Wow, 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 wow. Going to the festival! Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here.
Seriously?
The police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school.
It seems...
You're fine. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them.
Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too?
Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this.
They've gotta be looking for the culprit, right?
Who knows?
Be careful, you guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see right through any lies you might be telling. I know.
In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Did someone just leave their lunch on the desk behind him? Did you see that?
Yeah.
It looked like a boxed lunch and a Gatorade just sitting out in the open.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Say her name.
you two will go together.
And you two go together.
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary.
take a
and
sip of
try and get
water.
it over with
Cool.
quick.
Since they're doing all the talking right now.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
I'm a phantom thief!
Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura?
Yeah, I run with a really
friends the
rich,
better, right?
well-educated, cultured group.
I'm sorry
And
I'm taking your
Ryuji's
time.
there too.
You're free
Yeah.
to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Not at all.
Maybe.
Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
You're
Your
welcome.
responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
You like take a step outside the door and you can see she's like crying already.
Yeah. He just like completely blows their cover.
Yeah, her face is like beet red. I'm innocent!
So nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked
Just from
the
like the
same
one
questions.
time with her father, or
From all those times she got busted dealing drugs.
Yeah.
To slip up.
smuggling in illegal
hope you
coffee
didn't.
beans and vegetables.
Was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Yeah. Also, like, how do they know who I
Especially
hang
those
out
eyes.
with?
It was like they were smiling, but not. I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
Like, wouldn't it be wild if the
That's
cops
not
showed up
true,
to your school and they were
Uncle
like, so I heard you're best friends with these
It's
two
not as though I
people and
hadn't
one of them
predicted
doesn't
this
even
would
go to
happen.
this school.
Yeah, that's kind of
You're
weird.
like,
It's like, how do they know?
yeah, why do you
Just been,
know
like,
that?
following you around.
We need to
Yeah.
make sure we don't draw
So, like, we
suspicion
keep tabs on
and work
every
to clear our
student in
names.
this school.
Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm gonna try
I'm
not to
worried
interrupt
about the
too much,
police
but I also
too,
don't want to be
but
like
as of
dead
now,
silent
Yeah.
through all
They could
this.
be a mob.
From now until like the
They were
end
so
of the
popular,
game, we're
too.
getting like a lot of the
Hard.
story. So
Mhm.
there's gonna
Can
be
I
quite a
ask you
few
to search
episodes
your
where it's
father's
just
belongings
me
for
and Tom
clues about
sitting
a
here
possible
letting them
culprit?
talk.
I know it may be tough on you.
So like I'm definitely gonna keep
No,
chiming
it's
in.
okay.
Mhm.
You know,
Now isn't the time for me to look away.
I just don't want to be talking over them the entire
As for
time.
everyone
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Everyone's been saying like the whole year you need to be cautious
It
about
will
how you
allow
spend
us
your
to
time at
gather
school. I'm like, I
without drawing
literally
suspicion.
can't go anywhere.
Right.
Like-
Only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
What was that, Makoto?
Just trying to cover a fart.
Kinda, yeah. I thought she was gonna say something.
This is bad. Someone totally framed us.
Totally, and now we're freaking locked inside.
Oh!
I'm gonna play my game again for more guts points. Let me guess, tap X a bunch.
Okay.
That's a new type of enemy. Make sure you aim carefully before you try to shoot it down. Good, good. It looks like you're on track to beat it. Oh, there aren't many enemies left. Is the boss coming up? There it is. That's a lot of tentacles. You can't hit the core without destroying them first. Sweet.
Yes!
Nice, you destroyed all the tentacles and the core too.
Hey!
Wow, you actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. I bet getting so close to the enemy increased your guts.
Maxing out? Yay! No more social step
Alright.
BS!
Yeah!
Well, it's getting late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay?
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police.
He's so happy. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm the
Arrest will
smartest
go as
man.
mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
It's so much funnier when you, like, know who he's talking to.
Yeah.
Atrocious.
I wonder what kind of people the culprits are.
Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice.
Look, can they just arrest those guys already?
Special Investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon.
What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
Investigations.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now.
Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us.
We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Ugh. Skips to the festival. He's like, "Welcome to the festival, everyone." Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. It's called Sudoku. Tommy-san, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total count for each column in the magic square. I think it's 15. Let me just... Oops. Yeah. Forgot the button.
Correct.
That's correct. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that?
Wow, really?
You're so smart.
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart.
Yeah, I'm max rank smartness, guys. Look at my big star. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone.
But all y'all want to know who the Phantom Thieves are.
Yeah, right.
Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down.
Math has never killed anyone, she says.
Yeah, and 200 million possibilities, that's like multiple lifetimes.
Yeah.
So what do we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee?
I'll need some help with the questionnaires.
What questionnaires?
The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor.
Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to a panel, right?
The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over.
That's so damn boring.
Right. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment.
I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So did you find anything, Haru?
About that.
No good, huh?
I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions.
No worries. I'll manage on my own somehow.
We're counting on you.
I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I'll leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Yusuke just quietly drops out of the Phantom Thieves. You can never use him again. That would suck.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
Dude, you're not doing
You don't
anything.
need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too. Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
You're gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Morgana's like, he's on Pornhub.
This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
That'd be so weird.
Yeah.
And like, why?
a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
Oh boy.
Akechi!
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing?
I don't know.
She seemed like she was
She's at
looking into
home.
something on her own. Has she told you anything?
You're in the group text too. Let's leave it to her.
You're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Yeah, she's probably gonna find something. She's really good at doing that.
Yeah. She's smarter than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
You're a couple
There are
weeks
still many
late,
questions
dude.
to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation.
Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit?
What should we do?
Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow?
The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself.
Sorry. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce.
That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea.
Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology. Who
What are you
texts
staring
like
at your
this?
phone
Right.
like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
It's a secret!
Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain.
She says she's gonna show up and
By the
kill
way,
me.
You haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Bye, Soichiro. Oh, he's still here. Oh, could I hang out with people today? I
Sweet.
can. Awai wants to level up. Oya's stuck. Akechi's grayed out. Is he even gonna be over there? I'll go check in a second.
Yeah, I wonder why he's grayed out.
Yeah. And I don't know if I have his confidant or his persona or not. He was Justice. Yeah, okay.
Hi.
Hey, Tommy-kun, good evening. I actually have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone right now, in fact. I'll let you know once I have a little more time. Until then, our battles will have to wait. Then why are you even on the map?
Yeah. Why? Who are you waiting for? What if I went back to the cafe? What if it was possible to hang out with Sejiro and then he was just like, oh, I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
Just like that last time.
Right.
I think we have the hanged one. Huapo. Yes. It's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it'll make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? So you're here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. There's something I need to talk to you about.
What are you gonna do?
Good.
Alright, come to the back.
Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Koru were over at that diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of that Hong Kong mafia deal. Apparently he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns. This is where things start getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that shit in, why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Absolutely. Right? That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got shit now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kaoru were over at the diner, though. Apparently, the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to him this whole time, and now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. What a crafty bastard. Yup, everyone's always known he's one sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter now, though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. And I'll make sure Kaoru won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult, something I could have never even dreamed of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kaoru, okay? Okay?
We're like the same age, dude.
Is Suda seriously dangerous? Yeah, I'd like to think he's above thug shit like that. But if he wanted, he could get rid of me, no problem. Unless I had some kind of witness with me, that is. Wait a sec, I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It'd cause way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer. Alright then, it's settled. Oh, and let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good for you, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, special menu.
Special menu.
Alright.
Can I just get a chicken tender basket? Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Thanks for today. Yo, about that witness talk earlier. Remember, it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. So what's our first move? Someone's eager to get into this. You gotta calm down, kid. Fools rush in, remember? Seen too many kids get themselves killed with that kind of attitude. Look, I know I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this shit, but you're the only one I can rely on. When everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call. Later. Bye, Hawaii. What's Hawaii's first name?
I can't remember.
I can't either.
John.
John Hawaii. What does that detective think he's doing?
He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out.
Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already.
I'm curious. It seems like he knows something.
I bet he found out some really juicy secret. So juicy.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
And Makoto's like,
Possible
yeah,
I
she
made some
hates
sort of
me.
mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
You know, since he was number one.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Yeah, he's got the hookup.
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Yeah, Ketchy's
Still,
like
there will be so many
Jimmy
other
Kudo
students
if
at
he
the school
was an
festival.
asshole.
Yeah.
What are the odds of success?
What's his name in the Japanese?
It's
It's
a gamble,
Shinichi?
and the odds are less than
Kudo
favorable.
Shinichi.
But
Yeah.
we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Where's the fuck him option? It should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
He just stands around outside the dart place.
I've got his number.
For real?
Yeah, dude, we're
Could
like
you send
rank
that my way,
6
please?
confidants. Watch, I'll call him right now.
I'll contact him right away.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I meant I'm gonna give you his number
Not
right
big
now.
on the deal. Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says, let me
Yeah,
think
he's
about
like
it.
a really busy detective, but
Wait
he's
a
like
sec.
always on his
Didn't
phone.
he say
It's
he
kind of
wasn't gonna
weird.
do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
Who's number 2 on the
I'll
list?
keep
Ron?
trying.
Come on.
But he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
I like how their whole motivation is like, let's get intel on the intel that the police might have instead of just laying low.
Right. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi?
Not me, that's for sure. Sojiro, Owai. I'm gonna go see if I can get Sojiro to level up. Alright, Chihaya. Blah blah blah. Fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Affinity. For Sojiro. And if he doesn't want to, I'll go hang out with Hawaii. I think we might get another Mementos request when we hang out with him. Did you see that tiny bit of the screen that didn't turn black?
Yeah.
It was really weird looking. God dang it, Chihaya. Hawaii, and then, yeah, Oya and Hifumi are still waiting on us to go to Mementos, so I'll go see what Hawaii wants. Hey, man. It's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Blah, blah, blah. I said that the last time. I want to work. In that case, I got a big favor to ask you. I want to settle things with Suda. Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can say no. With my overflowing guts, I feel like I can do it. Let's hang out with him.
Sorry.
I like how he said we can say no when earlier he said don't get cold feet, it's too late to back out.
And also, I like how he said you can say no and you need to have rank 5 guts in order to say yes. So
Yeah.
it's like you will say no unless you're brave enough.
Right.
Is that right? I appreciate it. It's going to be under the girder bridge. It's close by, so follow me.
So, you know everything? Wait, that's that brat from your shop, isn't it? I should have known he was working for you.
Hey.
He's here as my witness today. Now listen, I'd be glad to keep my mouth shut about your failed deal if you stay away from my family. That includes me, Kaoru, and this kid here.
So you're still sticking to the code even in retirement?
Yeah.
Rules ain't meant to be broken.
Heh, you're as sharp as ever, Moone. Glad to see you haven't lost your touch in your absence. I bet we never would have gotten duped by those Hong Kong motherfuckers if I still had you as my right-hand man. Instead, I'm stuck dealing with the mess that idiot Masa made for me. Hey kids, sorry for getting a respectable teen like yourself wrapped up in our bullshit feud. I hope dealing with all this Yakuza business hasn't been too much trouble.
Actually, it's been fun. I did it all for Hawaii. Thanks, kid.
Yo.
Suda-san, I gotta be honest with you. This whole thing has been a real goddamn pain in the ass, but it's over. You're finished.
I don't think you understand me.
Whoa.
What?
You're not the one that gets to make the decisions around here.
The hell are you doing?
I'm done playing nice with you. You're gonna make me what I need one way or another, Hawaii. And if you can't do it fast, both your son and this little witness of yours are gonna pay for it.
What'd you say?
Christ, Suda. You're not some random thug off the street. You're supposed to be better than this.
Times have changed, Mune. You're hung up on bullshit like pride and duty, but you know what? Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn code of honor anymore.
You bastard.
Now you listen to me, you little piece of shit. You're gonna make me those guns and you're gonna make it fast. Don't make me tell you again. Or else I'll make you die.
I'm such a freaking idiot. That guy ain't the Suda I know. Based on what just happened here, I'm done for the second I give him the guns he's looking for. God damn it. Look, kid, you should probably go. I don't got any more tasks for you. Just forget all of this. I want to help you. I appreciate the offer, I really do. I just can't let you do that. I'm gonna make those guns for him. I gotta do what I can to protect Kaoru. Even if it means helping out that psychopath, so be it. It seems like Hawaii's been painted into a corner. Don't you mean he's been... What? Okay.
Right.
He might end up dead if I don't do something about Suda soon. Suda. When did he turn into such a heartless bastard? What's his full name? Huh? Why do you... Actually, it's probably best that you know. It's Akimitsu Suda. He was famous around here for being an incredible martial artist back in the day. If you see him around town, run. Go to the police if you have to. They'll keep you safe so long as you tell them who's after you. Anyways, we're done here. Thanks for all you've been giving me.
Later.
And take care of yourself, kid. I need to help Hawaii get out of this terrible situation. And I'm gonna save like right after, or like next chance it gives me. I feel like we're gonna get a little bit of an exposition dump, and then we can call it after that.
Good morning.
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? I'm fine.
Yes.
Well, alright then. Oh, that reminds me, the school festival's tomorrow, isn't it? I had no idea that the preparations would take so much work. I underestimated it, but working with everyone to put everything together feels great. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. I'm gonna go do some training. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't realize how long the episode had been running. I would have called it before Hawaii if I had known. You hear who we're getting for our guests this year?
Oh, you mean Takeshi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him.
Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why did he agree to come here?
It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Takeshi going around saying how evil they were before?
Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then.
Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year.
They just say whatever they want with no thought, but for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded so crazy, or too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us, sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. That kind of stuff happens to you, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomena has a name too. Alright, Tommy-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias? Yeah.
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
Hey, did you get that right
Can
there?
I borrow your notes? Cool. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept.
Oh, grades are out. How'd you do?
Damn, I'm dead.
Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score. I'm top of the class.
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now.
Wow, I'm so charming or smart. I can't remember. Charming. Bye. Not again! Any word from Akechi?
Nothing.
But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest.
Huh? That's what you're worried about?
I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow.
Yep.
What's that bastard up to anyways?
He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding.
I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Cool. Now are we free? Evening?
Jeez.
Oh.
Welcome home.
Hi. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
And I made fun of her appearance and her looks and how stressed she's been and made her feel like shit every single second of her life. So now she doesn't want to see me anymore.
We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Akechi's so dumb. That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rapid political scandals.
Is he gonna clap every single time?
Right.
As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I felt like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Don't worry about it. The last option was you're standing too.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
You on the thieves' side?
Maybe somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Yo, Akechi wants to date. So bad. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you are. Freaking rude. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Well done. Thank you. The first step is done at least.
Either way, the real issue is what we do next.
The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes?
Wait, you're coming to our school festival?
It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon.
Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going?
Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well?
Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably.
I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything.
I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line.
Much obliged.
You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun.
Seriously?
I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow.
That sounds good.
Because that doesn't draw attention or anything.
At a time like this?
This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though.
Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon.
I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends.
I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enduring a time there too. Thanks, Haru.
It's my pleasure.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.